Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to PSGL F5. Today is round number 7 here in Austria. Today it is myself, Leon, and Lickle, also known as Edward. He should be here in a couple of minutes. His net died just before. This is a dry qualifying for this session. Don't know about the race, I'll probably get told. No doubt. One big thing going into this race is that Mr. P, the championship leader, is not here. Wet start to the race, that's going to be fun. Mr. P is not here for the start. Oh, Mr. P's not here for the start. Mr. P is not here for the race, which is going to be interesting. And I'll, in a minute, quickly go through the drivers and constructors. Jamie's not here today. He is slightly ill. One second, just need to log in on this account. Let's share it on the F5 Twitter, shall we? There we go. So we are ready for this Austrian GP. And leading the championship is Mr. P with 67 points, but as I said, he's not here today. Then it is White Fountain in second with 53. Third is Schweb with 41. Schweb with a win last week in Britain. He's slowly getting himself up in the championship. In fourth is Jack Tyler, very disappointing. Most recent races. Fifth is Jay Carty, quite consistent to be honest this season. Sixth is Niles, he's been okay this season. 2 podium finishes. In seventh is Warren Haig. Eighth is Simo. Ninth is Storm. 10th is Jamie Met. 11th is Gazaman, a podium on his debut. He is a reserve who's not here today. Luke Bailey's in 12th. LSE's in 13th. Smudge 14th. Dave Warbank 15th. Dave 16th. 17th is Johnny, but Johnny has recently left the league. And outside to the chat yet, but Johnny has left. He hasn't left the chat yet, but yeah, he's left the league. So Gazaman will take the place for next week. Flying Timmy is 18th. 19th is Mr. Stim. Oh, not Flying Timmy. Flying Timmy's left. Flying Timmy's there in 18th. Stim 19th. BU 9 20th. Conry's 21st. Not here anymore. Miles 22nd. Torres 23rd. And the Bomb 24. So I've been told it is a wet start to the race. I've got a Stim supporter in the chat. It's quite nice to see. Let's actually share the stream out in the chat. There we go, we'll just share it out in all the chats. There we go. Like F6, yes it is like F6, Jamie. Welcome, as Jamie Met. Let's go on provisional poll with a 150. I have no bloody clue where Edward is. He should be here soon. Times are starting to come in now. Try to log back into my Twitter account. Sorry for the little silence. Russian will conquer the PSGL. I know who that person is. He's called Alex. That person, Keegan. He's in PSGL. Funny enough. Oh yeah, 5-3 on the supers as Jack Tyler's gone quickest for rate on the Ultra Softs. Welcome, Jay. Have I still not been able to log into my Twitter account? No. Okay then. There we go. Now I have. Nah, Jamie, don't join. I got told when I was I wasn't even ill. When I had my operation, my 10 minutes of pain, not to commentate. So I'm telling you not to commentate. Yes, Jamie, it's called tonsillitis. Anyone else on a lap? LFC is coming around the final corner. What can he do on a set of ultras? It's a 1-5-6. Actually, forgot to go for the constructors. Sorry for the voice crack there. Winning the constructors is Mercedes with 76 points, but now with Mr. Peanut here, that could be knocked off by second place, which is Renault with 70. In third is McLaren with 63, and fourth is Sauber with 61. So them teams are separated by 15 points, all to play for in the constructors. Fifth, quite far way back, is Toro Rosso with 40. Sixth is Ferrari, 25. Seventh is Williams with 22. Force India with 6. Haas with 6. And Red Bull, notorious and BUA 9, yet to score a point. And David Warbank goes quicker to the 1-4-3 on the Ultrasofts. Wow. That's rapid from David Warbank. Very impressive lap. Anyone else set a relatively good lap? BUA 9 on the supers, but actually Jay Cotty's gone fourth on a set of super softs, so 1-5-1. Pretty good lap from him there. As Niles goes second with a 1-4-6 on the not supers, ultras. So people are closing in on that David Warbank early lap time. Schweb seems to be struggling around Austria after last week's race win. There's a yellow flag in sector 1 and sector 2. Also, I forgot to mention, Storm has a quali ban. Just get the message out there before it actually starts a lap. He has got a qualifying ban. He might just drive around just save his setup, but if he does set a lap, then it will be a race ban or a disqualification, one of the two. Yeah, Storm's got a qualifying ban for this race. And Storm shouldn't be setting a lap. If Storm sets the lap, then he's in deep shit. So I'll keep an eye out for now as there's more yellow flags. Warren Haig's on fourth with 4-8. Schweb's gone fifth at 1-4.9, just behind his teammate. He is backed off. Storm was retired. There we go. That is all settled. Now it's Mr. Stim. Hello. Mr. Stim's gone second. He's not. He has had a dreadful season, for what you can call it. Finds himself up in second at the moment. His best finish in the championship has only been a P8. Possible dark horse for this race, Mr. Stim. Jack Tyler, what's he doing? He's on a lap. Yes, he is. As Schweb goes second with a 1:4.6. Times are gradually getting close to that 1:4.3. Jack Tyler runs wide for the penultimate corner, but around the final corner, what will it be? Will it be pole? No, it's an improvement though. 1:46 just behind Schweb. Jamie, if you've got tonsillitis, it's a pain in the ass. And also on a lap, Jay Carty. Yeah, you've probably got the early symptoms of it. I got mine removed 3 days after I was diagnosed, so I had serious tonsillitis, so I had them removed 3 days after. If it hurts swallowing, no, I don't think so. But anyway, Jay Carter around the final corner. What can he do? He's been alright, quite consistent, had a podium or two, and he goes second. Wow, half a tenth behind David Warbank. Well, Jamie, just say it when it's swallowing. Yeah, it's swallowing. Either your glands are inflamed or you've got tonsillitis, one of the two. You've got inflamed glands, or you've got a throat infection. There's plenty of things for it. Warren Haig, apparently this is his final run. Still 5 minutes to go though. Simo, not doing too well so far. Stim could get a podium. It's called loyalty, Keegan. Victoria's currently last. David Warbank's in the lap. I believe he is. Ajay Carty, 4.1. Hello. Could we dip into the threes? Quite possibly. Yeah, F6 I don't think will be quicker than F5. I don't think that's how tiering works. 4.1, I got from we could dip into the threes. F6 is a 4.2. Because he's my wingman. BW9 fan possibly in the chat. BW not an impressive season. Jake Carty's run out of fuel. He might be able to get back in time. Just in time. Warren A comes across the line. No, he's just started a lap. Ignore me. White Fountain is pitting. Luke Bailey is only done a 5.2. Welcome, Fletcher. Anyone else Warren Higgs wants to look out for as he is in the middle sector. Going through turn 4. Quite a tricky middle sector. Easy to run wide and invalidate them. Curbs are quite nasty if you run along them, invalidation wise. But he takes it quite nicely as he now comes up to the penultimate 2 corners. Yeah, I know. I saw the first few laps, and that's an interesting line for Warren Haig. Yeah, he doesn't improve, and he has run out of fuel, so that's it for his session, definitely. And he's the only person out on track on a lap. Never mind, he's not run out of fuel. Schweb's starting a lap. Jamie also. We'll go on board with Schweb. Don't really want to speak Russian, Keegan. Don't want to confuse the viewers. Jack Tyler supporter, per usual. Mr. Connor. Jack Tyler's actually got a really good chance. Mr. P not being here. White Fountain can take the championship lead. Well, Keegan, what's hello in Russian? Oh, Schweb's getting a tow off his teammate. Well, I didn't actually see that coming. I ought to look out for that a bit more often. Warren Haig being used as a wingman there. What do you mean David won't finish? It's qualifying. Private, is that how you say it? Private? And Schweb's backed out. And that is Jamie coming through. What can Jamie do? Currently on a 4.9. He does not improve. What do you mean? How do you know he won't finish the race? It's qualifying. Just now it's on the lap. Stim. No, he's not. He's on 0 ERS. Privet. Okay, you very well that David's on the track. Privet? I don't know. Don't look like I'm offending now. We're having a Russian lesson. Stim doesn't improve. Jack Tyler. No, he didn't improve. Schweb. Niles has gone second with a 4.3. Privet. Or Privet. Dave Warbanks is just starting to lap and he's got a toe off someone just ahead. It is Simo. And we're also on a lap. Jake Harty just starting to lap. Yeah, it's the first Russian word I've learned. Notorious now coming around the penultimate corners. What can he do? Currently last of the people who have qualified. What will it be? Will it be in the fours? No, it won't. It's still P14. Oh, Niles has run wide for the penultimate corner. Has that invalidated him? He's run wide again. And yeah, he did invalidate. David Warbank's backed off. Schweb has given up. BW9's given up. LFC, I think, has given up. Jamie met around the penultimate corner. And Jamie met? No, he's done. White Fountain is the only one left other than Jake Harty, who just doesn't improve. The White Fountain around the penultimate corner, what can he do? I don't think this is a very impressive lap to even be near pole. Let's have a look. P10. David Bottlebank. Another Stim fan in the chat. Stim got a big support for this race. And it's his best qualifying as Jake Harty gets pole. I'll check if he's had a pole before. Yes, he has. That is his second pole position this season. Only 4 people have had pole position this season. And that is Jake Harty, Warren Haig, Schweb and Mr. P. For Austria, the grid is quite separated. I have no clue where Edward is, so I guess he's not joining us. Give us a look at BUA. BUA was clear 7th. That's actually a good lap from him. So, Jay Carty is on pole by 2.5 tenths at Austria. That's quite a big gap. In second is Niles. Third, David Warbank. Fourth, Schweb. Fifth, Jack Tyler. Sixth, Mr. Stim. Seventh, BUA 9. Eighth, Simo. Ninth, Warren Haig. 10th, White Fountain. That is your top 10. 11th is LFC. 12th, Jimmy Met. 13th, Luke Bailey. 14th, Notorious. And the bomb did not set a lap time, and Storm had a qualifying ban. Wet start to the race, it's going to be chaos. I don't know. To be fair, with David Warback on the track, it could be. But, you know, and that's intermediates, not for wet, so could be a little less chaotic. As we get ready, there's a formation lap, so we have a few minutes to spare before all hell may break loose. 3 blocks of wet, so half the race will be wet. So I've got a feeling it will be intermediates to soft. No. Intermediates to super softs is going to be the usual strategy I'm going to think here. Wouldn't be surprised if we did that on the formation lap, to be honest, somehow. As the formation lap does begin, what's happened here then? How come David Warbank's been overtaken on the formation lap? You can okay. Anyway, we'll ignore that David Warbank's falling down positions on the formation lap. He's continuing to still fall down positions. I have no clue what he's doing. But anyway, we're going to go back with Jay Carty as Niles has decided to somehow go off the track on the formation lap. People are making mistakes on the formation lap. It's already worrying me. I did give everyone in F5 quite a bollocking, excuse my French, after the abysmal racing last week in Britain. As we get ready, Jay Carty is leading the pack. As we get through all the cars are there. Where is he? Oh, he's about to get himself back into third because of his AI, but anyway, Warbank has pushed his paws to his AI. Well, there's someone reports that it is penalty worthy, so we'll you know, we'll just say something. I think it's a penalty. I don't know if it's this league or not, but anyway, as we get ready, Storm is the last one to line up on the grid. I'm about to get ready for the start of the Austrian Grand Prix. I'll go on board with Jay Carty. We've got Niles just alongside, and as the lights are about to go out, 3, 4 and 5 red lights. And away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix, and Jay Carty's had a dreadful start. David Warbank and Niles have already taken and going down into turn 1. And Niles does take the lead. Oh, David Warbank has slight contact with Jack Tyler, and Stim's also in the mix. Oh, there's a Renault Wildfat Schweb in the wall, in the background. But as he'll come up the hill, fairly clean start other than that Renault incident, or the Renault and someone else. Oh, this is the Renault off, it's Warren Haig. Warren Haig is off and into the wall. Both Renaults off and into the wall. David Warbank takes second, Jay Carty's remained in third. This is Stim and Jack Tyler following him behind. There was a McLaren in the background, going quite up in the air, though. Oh, he's correct, as Jack Tyler sends it down the inside of Jay Carty for P3. Absolute carnage towards the back of the field. Storm already up into 10th. Good start from him. The Taurus is dropping a few positions, but both the Renaults are just down. Well, as that one's about to end, is Niles with quite a comfortable lead. Who's that? Jack Tyler having a look at Jay Carty down the side of the penultimate corner. I don't think that is going to pay off, and that's White Fountain in the background. He's had a pretty good start, up 4 positions. There's already a gap forming between 3rd and 4th. There's no way Jay Carty's actually that close. No. So the opposite way around is Jack Tyler is pretty close to Jay Carty. Jack Tyler's a bit too far back though. He's late on the brakes, but no, he's not going to go for it. There's 3 people pitting for new wings. And Schweb has to stay out with wing damage, so yeah. Oh, you've joined very late. You there?
Yeah, what lap is it?
2.
That's not that late then.
It's the whole of qualifying, right?
Oh, well. Shame, glad you need to provide absolute dog crap internet.
Oh well, he's eventually joined. B19's up into 9th.
You can all calm down now.
Storm making his way up. Can he try and pass B19? No, B19 defends as he's on for his first points finish of the season. 25 people watching. That's a record for F5, I think. Oh, Storm B19 getting very close. Apparently your mic's really quiet.
Okay, let me turn the volume up. It's raining, oh god.
Yeah, it's raining.
Yes, lads.
That's not his account, Jamie. I've had this discussion last week.
Well, I'm back.
Yeah, you do sound louder, which is a good thing.
Anything I've missed? Any crashes yet?
A few at the back.
Oh.
I think it was Jamie met one on 2 wheels.
Oh, why didn't I see that?
I think it was decent though.
Well, I can't wait to see David Wallbang absolutely drift in that car to Narnia.
Everyone in the chat is predicting that he's going to retire, and I have to actually agree. The way he's been recently driving. And up 3. White Fountain is close to Stim. It's closest at the back, closest at the moment. Actually, wait, no, Storm. Right, just to settle the thing in the chat, that's not the real David Warbank because he is currently racing.
Russians are here. We love foreign broadcasts on F1. Congratulations, you've got a fan base.
They're all there to support Stim, to be honest.
Tim from Russia.
Even though his F1 thing says I think it's Latvian. Yeah, I know, Zexer, it's not David Wilbank actually commenting, but he's actually losing a lot of time. He hasn't got wing damage, he's just losing a lot of time. Welcome, Billy O'Connor. 28 people watching, we're peaking here.
You never know. Oh my god, Carty's had it off.
Oh, yeah, he has. He's not got wing damage though.
You never know, David Wallbang could just be very skilled. Highly unlikely, but yeah.
30 people watching, right? We've peaked now. This is the highest we've got. Simo's got the first penalty of the day. There's now a train at least. There's something to watch.
I'm not sure if you saw, but did Storm get past BUA? How you say it?
I didn't see it, but I know they passed.
Yeah, ooh. Ooh. Touching each other.
Who?
Jay Carty and White Fat. Jay Carty
Oh.
and White Fat. Yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
White? I don't know who White is.
White Fountain and Jay Carty.
There you go. Took
They
you a little
eventually
while.
came out.
Not the first thing to come out, is it? Oh, David Warbank! Oh, it's not him off. It's Jamie off with wing damage. He's got wing damage. David Warbank also got a penalty, so that could be the first of many. He's being caught by Jack Tyler, and there's a 4-car train now for P4. Yeah, Fletcher, I've already talked to you about what was said last week. So.
Right, what did he say last week?
Oh, it was just something in the chat saying that someone was been racing for David. Oh, has it stopped raining? Oh, it has. Stopped raining earlier than expected. It was meant to stop raining around about lap 18, from what I got told.
Well, it was Kobe's that made this game. Never take this game seriously.
True. Still that 3-car train, BYA and Luke Bailey on the back of Jamie's. Jamie's got horrible wing damage now. Oh, who's that? Notorious.
Luke
miles
just
off.
got past BUA.
Oh, I didn't see that. I was on board with Notorious going about 400 metres off in the final corner.
PUA got an absolutely shocking run out of there and just left the door wide open for Bailey to go through.
That's what Jamie said is true in the chat
What?
about F6 last night.
Little can't explain hat better than me.
No, the one before it. His message before it.
What, from Jamie? Once it stopped raining in F6, all the hell broke loose with many front runners. I say Rapid got away, but Bob and Bran had a fight and Suarez got a puncture. Apart from that, not really that much.
Welcome, Ball Boy. Okay. Niles is the first one to pit, and that'll be for dries. Surely it is for a set of ultras. Oh, J. Carty spears into pit lane. As many people pit, a lot of them for super softs, I think. Well, Jack Tyler and David Warbank, this should be a battle for the ages.
The bomb pitting. If this was Bugatti in it, he'd just be saying death be happening in the next 30 seconds or so. He just hopes for death all the time.
Going to these two both pit. Unless Jack's going to wait till Stim pits, but I doubt it.
Has it said DRS enabled yet? We've got yellows and one.
No, I don't think it has.
I'll keep the gap to leader. The gap currently between Niels and Jack is 11.3.
These two haven't pit yet, wow. It looks bone dry, except for a bit of spray. Yeah, Jack Tyler's not going for it. Devil Warbank sliding. Is Niles catching these two?
Yes, very quickly. Very quickly. His BUA's gone off.
Jack Tyler down the inside, and DRS enabled. But Jack Tyler's got the move.
Gap's 10 seconds. The gap's 10 seconds for these guys.
Yeah, they stayed out well too long. Jay Carty's found himself.
Cooked.
Jay Carty's going to look for a move around the outside of Stim, up into turn 2, and it looks like Lickle's lagged out the party again, I think, or something's happened. Oh, he's lagged out again. Miracle. He's gone again. Jay Carty got an excellent switch back there on Mr. Stim, and has got the move, and he's up into P4 provisionally. As Jack Tyler and David Warbank are both pitting, these two are going to lose quite a big amount of time, I think. As Niles is going to take the lead of this race very, very comfortably, but he has to pit again. Jack Tyler on the set of Super Softs, David Warbank on a set of Ultra Softs. There's the yellow flag in sector 2 once again. Is it BUA 9? I don't know. Warren. Am I seeing this correctly? Or is Warren Haig on a set of Inters? Is it Niels? Because I've been getting it wrong, I think, for the past 3 weeks. I've been either calling him Niels or Niles. It's Niels, alright, thank you. I never got told by him actually, so. I didn't know. I said I've called him Niles in the podium interviews and he's not said anything about it, so. Here comes Luke Bailey on Warren Haig, and Warren Haig has just been, yeah, blitz. I don't know why he's on a set of intermediates. Yes, Warren Haig eventually pits, but he's going to drop down to P15, and Renault on for a really, really bad performance, which isn't what they needed in the constructors to take the lead. Now McLaren look like they're in the driver's seat. Not even McLaren, Sauber are looking the best at the moment, as Schweb sets the fastest lap. So he's going quick, he's just towards the back of the field. And here comes Schweb down the inside of BUA 9. Should be a comfortable move, and it is. Up into Schweb's left. Interesting, but yeah, okay, we'll just ignore that. Storm, after his qualifying, is up into P8. And there's more yellow flags, and Jay Carty's out, and it's a virtual safety car, and he's got around the final corner. Where is that? He's lost on the exit of the final corner, and that is a VSC. Wow. So I say there's a lot of debris on the track, but oh well. Yeah, that brings both of the Red Bulls into the points. They may get the first points this week, or this season actually. As it's now green flags once again. We've now got 2 retirements this race, and that is Schweb and Jay Carty. Storm still on the back of Simo for P6. They don't need to be jinxed once more. Oh, they seem to be doing alright. I'll give him what with Storm, as he should be able to pass Simo rather comfortably if you can keep with him for now. And the person who's actually in the driver's seat to win this race is Jack Tyler. What happened, Jay Carty? I know you binned it, but if you could be a bit more specific, as Stim picks up a 3-second time penalty. Stim is actually in a net P2. I can just point that out. That is a Toro Rosso 1-2 at the moment. but I don't think the Supers will make it, so yeah. Here comes Storm. Will he send it down the side of Simo? No, he won't. He takes a lot of the curb, and that is a definitely deserved 3-second time penalty for Storm. He's still going to try and get it down this straight, though. No, still can't get the move. This is the only battle at the moment, so we'll stick with it. Track is slippy and went wide, couldn't get it back on. Oh, lucky. You're actually on for a pretty good race, to be honest. And there's Sweb's car. Just there, it's still the only battle, but Storm seems to be struggling to keep up with the experienced Simo, even though he's not that experienced. He joined in F1 2016. One of the most experienced on the grid. He's closed within 4 attempts now. Can he get him? I think he's still too far back slightly. He'll have to go for a lunge if he wants it. He thought about it. Didn't go for it. Still in the battle to go on board with. Surprisingly, everyone seems to be spaced out on the smallest track of the calendar. Which Jack Tyler now sets the fastest lap of the race, quickly neutralised by David Warbank, who then sets the fastest lap of the race. Whoever it is in the chat, just talking about David Warbank on the David Warbank account, can you just not? Here comes Storm. He'll probably send it down the east side this time. Oh, over the curb. Simo might get a pretty good cut back here, but Storm has got the DRS again, and I think that'll be the move done. And yet, Storm is up into P6, but will have to pit again since he is on a set of Super Softs. So in fact, the net leader, I'm going to check out the gaps, he's around about right fences as Niles picks up a pen, someone picks up a pen just before him. I'll try and check on the stream. It was Jack Tyler. So the top two both got a pen at the same time. Who's on the David Warbank account? Can you just say who you are? So I've been able to keep quite a close gap to Storm, but Storm probably be able to get away soon. Is it Germany next week? Yes, it is. It is the German Grand Prix next week. This is a yellow flag in sector 3. David Warbank. I'm not shocked. David Warbank is off and has got wing damage. As he comes out, still in the points, but he had a chance at a podium, and that's now gone. Jay, I don't know. Fletcher, why would he retire when he's still in the points? Luke Bailey picks up a 3-second time penalty. And the race is starting to get a boring part. Simo's just been able to keep some distance, or trying to keep a gap between himself and Storm, or close the gap, sorry. Other than that, we have to wait to the pit stop phase, which for Niles will be quite soon. Now, where will he come out? It'll be in between Stim and White Fountain, I believe. Yeah, consistency is key in the end. This was actually near the battle's gone below for P12, sorry, between Warrenhague and LFC. Poor boy, I don't get why you're doing this, says Notorious, picks up a 3-second time penalty. David Warbank is actually within a second of Notorious, so we'll see what will happen here. David Warbank sets the fastest lap a 1:7.2. David Warbank will actually be going to the end, so David Warbank can actually salvage P5 here. Is he going to send it down the side of Notorious? He tries it. And that's a corner cut to say the least. I'm surprised that's not an illegal overtake, but he's got the move. I have no clue what's going on in this chat, but could maybe like try and be a little bit less weird and kind of taking digs at David Warbank 24/7. The battle between Warrenhague and LFC is still continuing because LFC is actually closing on Jamie Met. So this could be a three-way battle for P11. Yeah, Warrenhague's got a really good run here, and this should be a fairly comfortable move. Billy, it's not. It's someone from ILR 5, I think, or ILR 6 is on that account. I believe that's what he said anyway. But anyway, Warrenhague down the inside. He's overshot the corner, and LFC's been able to get the switch back quite comfortably. Niles has pit. Where will he come out? It's going to be behind Stim, but comfortably ahead of White Fountain. Whoever's on the David Warbank account, you know, you now just kind of give me a really big helping hand on who you are. I can't say who what yet, but you give me a really good helping hand on who to ask. I could just mute him, it is true. Good idea, Elliot. We'll put him on a 5-minute timeout. We can have a. Oh. There we go. But he did give me a clue on who he is, so that's alright. As there was yellow flag in set 2 and set 3, I did not see who it was. Anyway, now he's closing on Mr. Stim. He's going to pull to the outside up the hill. This should be easy, and it is. He's up into P2, and it looks like it's going to be a comfortable race win for Niels. Sorry. And it will be his second race win of the season, after joining in Russia, where he won his debut race. Yeah, I think they've gone, Jamie, but Stim's actually doing relatively well. Stim is on for a P4, maybe even a P3. So Stim actually isn't doing that bad. Who have we got here? We've got LFC, Jimmy Met and Warren Haig entering battle. So we'll see who'll come out on top out of these three. David Warbank's closing on Notorious. Notorious is going to try and keep it around the outside, but he can't. Luke Bailey pits also. So that's quite early for a Super Soft. But he's on a set of Ultra Softs. No, he's not. He's another set of Super Softs till the end. Where's he going to come out? It's going to be out just behind that battle. There's now BUN9 is in this battle, so we've got a four-way battle here. As we've got Warren A closing in on LFC. He's going to pull to the outside now. What will he do? He breaks late. Excellent move by Warren Haig, and Jack Tyler pits. This should be around about White Fountain, if I have predicted this correctly. This will be for a set of his Super Softs. Does Storm have to pit again? Yes, Storm will have to pit again. And Jack Tyler comes out just behind White Fountain, as I said. Or just with. Will he send it back down the inside though on cold tyres? He is. And White Fountain lets him go quite comfortably, and Jack Tyler is up into P3, but he's 10 seconds off the lead, and I don't think he'll catch that. Back on board with this battle for P9 now. All these drivers, I believe, have to pit. Yeah, they will. Sim will also pit for a set of Ultra Softs, and he's going to plan to go to the end. He will be charging through the field. Welcome, Rome. There's Mr. Stim pits. One lap later, he will come out around about Storm. No, he won't. Storm's just pit. Set of Ultra Softs for Mr. Stim, and it is a set of Ultra Softs for Storm as well. David Warbank comes out in P5, just behind Stim. Yep, it is just behind Stim. Actually goes on the grass as they're going to go side by side up the hill. Slight contact between the two, but it seems to be fairly clean. And Stim does actually pull him behind. There's Notorious and Jimmy Met pit. LFC down the side of BUA9 for P9. Didn't get the move, and I think these four are going to say the same, as Luke Bailey has now joined in on a set of Ultra Softs. Hey, the Russian guys are back. Stim currently in P5. But could actually be on for a P3, because White Fountain, I think, will struggle to keep their tyres going to the end. Stim is possibly on for a P3 here. Stim is closing on David Warbank. Down the inside he goes, and he gets the move fairly comfortably. And he actually has DRS as well. Yeah, he's got the position. This chart is getting weirder and weirder. Anyway, yeah, Stim has confirmed that position. Now Liz on the hunt for White Fountain as David Warbank gets incredibly close to Mr. Stim's gearbox. As Jamie Met and the bomb are now battling. Jamie Met on the quicker and softer, quicker and softer, the same thing. Softer and fresher tyres. He's got the move, but the bomb back around the outside of turn 4. Jamie Met brakes late. The bomb tries to keep it around the outside. Hasn't got the traction, and I believe that is P12 for Jamie. It is. Now Luke Bailey's closing in on B-Way 9 for 2 points. Down the inside he goes. B-Way 9 will have to concede, I think, because he's on worn tyres. No, he won't. But no, he loses the position. Now another battle to go on board with is Storm and Simo. Racer, or the bomb, picks up a stop-go penalty for speeding in the pits. This is possibly the weirdest league race chat I've ever been in. There was a penalty situation, as you find out, as White Fountain picks up a pen. So that could be interesting. Hold on. No, I want to go board with Storm. I'll check the penalty situation in a minute. Simo picks up a 3-second time penalty. Storm is going to pull to the inside. No, to the outside. And Storm breaks late. Storm's got the move. So now I'll check the penalty situation. Niles has 1 pen. Jack Tyler, or Niels has 1 pen, sorry. Jack Tyler has 1 pen. White Fountain has a pen. Stim has a pen. All 4 of them have 1 pen. Jack Tyler actually has 2 pens now. Don't know about Stim getting a podium now, unless White Fountain gets a puncture, and 27 laps on a set of softs is definitely puncture territory. So I don't know. Only 2 DNFs this race, even though it only says 1. Schweb has left the session, so that is counted as a DNF. Is Jack leading the championship? No, he's not. Jack Tyler is currently sitting in 4th in the championship. 31 points behind Mr. P, wasn't here. But he will be ahead of Schweb. Obviously, Schweb has retired. At the moment, Jack Tyler will be on 48 points, so he'll be 19 off the championship lead. As it stands, there is still 6 laps to go. The Storm picks up another 3-second time penalty. There's them 3 cars. David Warbank, Storm and Simo will fly past the camera. We have Niels, or I don't know if it's Niels or Niles, it just doesn't sound comfortable saying Niels. Niels is winning, but I don't know. Since nothing is happening at the moment, I need to quickly nip AFK, so I'll be back at around about lap 32, lap 33. 1 second. What has happened? I'm back. I'm sorry, Frome. Oh. But I am back on lap 35. I don't know what I've missed, but yeah. Storm binned it in last corner. Oh, well. What the bloody hell is going on in the chat? David didn't bin it? I don't know about. There's racing advertised. It's now 5 DNFs. I have no clue what is going on here, but okay. David Warbank's dropped to 10th. He's binned it. He's spun round. Oh, he's going the way of BUA 9. He's got a puncture and it's just hit BUA 9. And he's lost it and spun it in a wall. And he has retired. Nice one, ANK. I can do a 3.3. That's all I've done best now. But anyway, Niles on the final lap, around the final corner actually, he is going to win the Austrian Grand Prix. Jack Tyler will take second place. Pretty good race from him to save his form, and Mr. Stim! No, he's bowled it! Oh no! White Fountain takes third. Stim's got a puncture, I think. White Fountain takes third. Simo will take fourth. And White Fountain and Stim's got a puncture. So Stim P5, Bailey P6, Warren P7, Notorious will take P8. Oh, he'll take P7. Oh, no, he won't. He'll take P8. And BUA 9 will take the final points finish. So both the Red Bulls get points, which is great to see. And that is it for the Austrian GP. I have no clue what the bloody hell is going on in this chat, but okay. The top three celebrating. Niles or Niles, I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce it, but he wins the race. Second race win this season. Yes, it is, Dave. Very true. So Niles or Niels is your winner. One of the two. Second race winner of the season. Second is Jack Tyler. Eventually picked up form. It's what he needed. He's beat everyone in the top three in the championship. He's actually took third in the championship. So he's gained points there. Third is White Fountain. Yet another podium. Is now, I believe, 4 points behind Mr. P. So that's going to be interesting. Fourth is Simo, fifth Stim, sixth is Luke Bailey, seventh Jamie Met, eighth Notorious, ninth is Warren Hagen, 10th is BUA 9, and they are your finishers. David Warbank, Schweb, The Bomb, LFC, Storm, and Jay Carty all DNF'd. Yeah, this chat is, I don't know. But yeah, we'll get the top three in now. Sorry for the blue screen. If you've got any questions to ask, feel free to say in the chat. If it is sensible, then I will tell the drivers. But if it's not sensible, then the drivers will not be notified. It's Jack Tyler. Niels or Niles. You joined for the podium interviews.
Oh shit.
The race is finished. You've lagged out that long. The race is finished.
I guess I can ask a question.
Do you even know what happened?
Who even had them to the F5 chat?
Jamie.
This guy's big.
Well, there's top 3 invited. The most useless commentators here also.
Yes, lads.
The guy doesn't actually commentate, he just lags out.
Yes, lads. I can ask one question. Go.
Oh my god, really?
One question. Go. Ban him.
So driver of the day will go to Lickle for not actually being here.
One question. Go.
Shut up. David Warbank, whichever account you are, just go away.
Who actually won?
Well, you find out for yourself. But anyway, got the top 3 here. Congratulations to the 3 of you. I'll start from 3rd up. Starting with White Fountain, yet another podium. Closed the gap to Mr. P in the championship. How was your race?
Well, my qualifying first was not really good, so I had to start from 10th, and I was happy with the wet race start because it made me gain some places, and afterwards it was just managing the soft tires until the end and just see what everybody else was doing.
One of the questions I've got for you at the moment is, do you think you have what it takes to possibly overtake Mr. P in the championship, since you've now dropped the points gap to about 4 points?
I don't think so, because there will probably be Belgium I will miss. So if he races Belgium, he will probably take some points back. But I'll just keep doing my best, and we'll see what happens after week 12.
True. Well, congratulations. Obviously, I'll ask you the final question once I finish with the other 2. Moving on to Jack Tyler. It's been about a month since you've been on the podium. How does it feel to eventually be back on the podium?
It feels good, especially around a track where I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst at, but I'm just happy to get a podium finally after about a month and a half. So, yeah.
My other question for you is, I know you are still quite relatively far away from the championship lead, but do you think, since now this is the halfway stage in the championship, do you think towards the end of the season you could possibly charge towards the front or the top?
We've got Germany and Belgium. We've got Germany and Belgium coming next. They're probably my 2 strongest tracks, with Italy following that. So hopefully I pick up relatively a lot of points there, and Mr. P drops a lot of points. And obviously White Fountain, no offense. But honestly at the moment, as it looks like it, no. So I'm 19 points behind now. So I don't think so at the moment.
Okay, moving on to the race winner. I just want to quickly clear this up. Do you want me to pronounce you as Niles or Niels? Because I've been told that you apparently get called Niels.
Niels.
Niels, right. Been getting it wrong for a month. Fuck. Anyway,
That's common.
how does it feel to win your 2nd race this season?
Pace felt good at the start, and knew I had the pace to do, or to win. Started on Intes, which I was happy about. Knew I could pull the gap, which I did, and then quite a lonely race.
Okay, I'm kind of asking you in a way the same question as what I asked Jack. You're not that far off the championship lead, you're around about 20 points away. Do you think towards the end of the season you might be up there fighting for the championship lead?
I hope so.
Okay, so we'll move on to the final set of questions. Lickle's not going to ask any questions since he wasn't actually here.
Hey, I've got a question.
Is it a serious question?
Yes, it's for all three of you. Can you give me tips for Austria, please? Man, I'm looking bloody horrific round here.
High ballast.
What ballast?
10.
Are you in the wheel or pad?
Will.
8 or 9. I had 9 anyways.
Cool. Right. That's what I've got to ask.
Right. Anyway, I'll move on to the final question that I always ask. Next week is Germany, starting with White Fountain up. What is your opinion on that track?
I really love the track. It's a great layout, and well, it's the hope of the legendary Michael Schumacher. So, always happy to be racing around Hockenheim.
Jack?
Germany, obviously, I got my first ever PSGL win there. I'm hoping to do the same again, but this time in F5, not FP. Hopefully, I can win, but you know, just as long as I gain points on White Fountain, Niles, and Mr. P. That's only what I really want to focus on at the moment. Tracks, if they're good coming up, except Azerbaijan. But Germany is a good track.
Niels?
Not my best track, not my worst track, so I think I will cut the first corner quite a few times, but pace feels decent, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but you're probably not the only person who'll cut the first corner. But anyway, that'll be it for PSGL F5. Quite a weird race if you look at the chat anyway. Race was actually relatively boring, even though it is Austria. For PSGL F5, it will be me and Jamie, hopefully, for next week in Germany. Lico, oh my god, my voice then. Lico will not be doing F5 again. He has been dreadful today. Appalling commentary. But anyway, from PSGL F5, that's been it from basically just myself. And myself and Jamie will see you next week.